All right, everyone, I'm very excited to say that it is time for some treasure hunting. We're actually going to do the treasure hunting challenges finally. And the main reason I did wait this long to get to this is because one of the treasures is in a specific location in Tumbleweed, exactly, just to spoil it a little bit, that I kind of wanted to wait till we got done with missions and finished sets stuff and just kind of to not make it weird that we found treasure there and not told Seth like, hey, I found this here. Because it just gives a more of a punch to the gut knowing that we tried to help him find a treasure and there was one under his nose the whole time. Regardless, we're going to start finding these. There's 3 in New Austin, 3 in Mexico, and I think 3 in West Elizabeth, if I remember correctly. So we're going to go ahead and start trying to find these 3. So we should be getting the treasure hunter rank 4. And then we will actually sell the gold that we find. Because you get gold bars for every treasure that you do find. And it increases in value by each rank. So you can make a lot of money on this. Which is why I was waiting so long to really start purchasing this. Because in combination with bounties and the gold, we'll have enough money to get everything we need in this game ever. So first things first, we got this treasure map from a random encounter. So let's take a look at it to see where we're going. Obviously, I know where we're going, but taking a look at it. Okay. It looks like it's Hanging Rock. I know it's Hanging Rock. And we just got to go in between the rocks next to the tree. The maps are pretty simple to read, and if you know the location it's referring to, it's not too hard to find. The actual treasure itself. There are a few that I remember I had to look them up. Oh yeah, and by the way, I am wearing the Treasure Hunter Gang outfit. I'm not forcing myself to wear it. I actually want to wear this for a specific mission later, but I figured, hey, it fits, why not? But yeah, there were a couple locations I had to look up, and I might have to remind myself for a few, but I generally know where each and every one of them is. So there's the tree with the rope, referencing Hanging Rock, obviously. And then here are all the rocks I said to go in between of. We should just find a small pile of rocks right over here to our first treasure.
Now you're talking.
Rhodes Gold. Pretty simple and straightforward set of challenges, honestly. Probably the easiest if you know where you're going. The only reason I did this so late is just for story purposes, which that's just a personal thing I do. But now, finding that gold, we actually get the map for the next one. Each one you find just gives you the next map. You don't have to find a new one in a different location, which I really like. I think that's awesome. And next up, it says Rio del Lobo, so that's the location we're going. We got to go up on the plateau above that shack that we usually find a bounty target in. And then we look for a campsite and find a little opening and just kind of make our way down. I can't read this, to be honest. The cursive is pretty on there, and it's definitely ink stained. So it's going to be kind of hard to read. So if you know what that says, let me know down in the comments below. But I do know where this location is, so we just have to start making our way there. And this is number 2 of all the treasures that are available in New Austin. We're actually going to put the map like right here. So that way it'll kind of take us up, and then we just like take this path over here, because this is kind of where we're going, because the shack it refers to is right there. Start making our way there. And then after this treasure, we have one more, and then we're done with all the treasure hunter challenges in New Austin and all the challenges in general. And all that remains is the gang hideout, which I'm going to try to do the gang hideout while I get the last treasure. But if that's not the case, then I might just have to come back to it later. But it should be open to us now. But other than that and these treasures, we just have 2 more missions, but really just 1. because the last mission goes into Act 2. And we are done with New Austin. Alright, I actually got the map mixed up. You're actually going to want to take this path through Riley's Charge all the way here to eventually get to the campsite down here. I got that mixed up, so that's my bad. But yeah, just go through Riley's Charge and follow the road, and you should eventually be able to get there. No problem. Jeez, I say I'm an expert at this game and make mistakes like that. What's wrong with me? No matter, though. There's the shack that the map was referring to on the left right there. We just keep going up this road. Now, this can be pretty tricky. Okay, here's the campsite. And it looks like there is the pathway. For a second there, I thought that was a cougar just coming out of the bushes. I was scared for my life. Okay, there's the campsite, and there's like the little pathway shown in the map. So this could be pretty tricky. You gotta be careful because you don't want to fall off, so just be kind of aware that you are on a ledge. And you should be fine. Just kind of let yourself slowly kind of go down it. And here we are, and I think this is the ledge it is on. I think. Oh, yep, there's the rocks right there. I'm gonna inspect this. Fitting music. Maybe indeed, John. Maybe indeed. Jackson's gold. Now, unfortunately, that music kind of spoiled the moment of finding the gold. But it looks like that hunter got his target. Goldie, you came down here with me? You're a talented horse, that's for sure. But I think since this was rank 3, that means the gold is worth $200 instead of $100 or $150. I can't remember the scaling. I think we're gonna hold off on selling all of it until like later in the game, just to be like check out all the different price ranges then, and we'll be fine on money for now. But now, let's go ahead and actually check out the next location, which you'll probably recognize. That's the house for Tumbleweed, and it's a very detailed picture of the treasure map. There's the house for Tumbleweed, a picture of the basement, and then the picture of a skull and the rocks there. So I'm assuming we go to the basement and we'll find that. So probably the easiest map to remember, especially since all the pictures are extremely detailed. And this is the last and final one in New Austin. So you can see why I kind of waited until we went to Tumbleweed and did all the other stuff. But now that we know where we're going, let's head there. We are here once again in Tumbleweed, which I believe will be the start of a gang hideout. Yes, it is. So while we're also trying to find our treasure, seems like there's a little gang hideout. There's a captured sheriff in this town. If you free him, he may help and reward you. All right. Now the reward for this gang hideout actually is a Winchester repeater, but we already have it, so I think we'll just get some money, if not loot the bodies here. All right, I better get some cover before I die. I just came here to look for my treasure. Where is that guy? Can't see him. Hey, look, it's Sid Winkler. I will always recognize him, ever since my days trying to hunt him as a bounty target. But the game glitches on me. Alright. Gotcha. Alright, let's free the sheriff so he can actually help us.
Cut me free and I'll help you out with these bastards.
Don't mind if I do.
Thanks, partner. Looks like you already done most of the dirty work. All right. That looks like everyone in town. Let's head up to the mansion and finish this. Darn it!
Could probably pick off all these guys
High ground and plenty of cover up at the house. Be careful, partner.
from the distance, so.
Hell!
You tough guys, huh?
This place is falling apart. Shit! The law's on to us. Take this fella down. There's a couple of them in the basement. You head down. I'll get you.
Whip out the trusty shotgun again. You guys can probably already see the treasure that's down here. We'll get that once we finish the hideout. We'll execute this guy. Or we'll just pistol whip him. Whatever works.
Excuse me, partner. I ain't getting fresh.
We really got a bunch of them all in a couple shots, didn't we? Now, this technically isn't the last gang hideout. Fort Mercer actually counts as a gang hideout, but that one doesn't unlock until way later into Act 2 while you're in Mexico, so we'll do that then.
I sure appreciate all the help, partner. It won't be forgotten. I promise you that.
Tumbleweed complete, even though we've practically cleared out this place like a couple times by now. But hey, whatever. Now it's officially complete. $21 and some fame. I will gladly take that. But that's not why we came here. We came here for the last treasure, which should be down the basement as we saw. Now, if you don't have the Winchester repeater, you would get it by completing this hideout. But it doesn't make sense that John would be like, what's tumbleweed? And have already been there. But that's just a little pet peeve of mine. Let's get this final treasure.
That's more like it.
Calhoun's Gold. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the last treasure hunter rank we can get in New Austin. We'll actually be treasure hunting again very soon when we get to Act 2. So, this won't be the last that we get some gold. And I'm not going to sell them just yet. I've decided I'm actually going to wait a little bit just so we can kind of see what their all different price ranges are. And just kind of cash in all of them at once. I don't think they have different prices based on locations. I know hunting materials usually do, like pelts and stuff like that, but I don't think those do. Regardless, you can sell them when you want. I think those range from like 100, 150, and then 200, or it's 100, 200, 300. I can't remember. I would have to double check. But yeah, that's the last piece of gold and last challenge for New Austin. All that we have left is technically Fort Mercer, the mission, and it's actually a hideout, but that doesn't unlock until way later in the game, so we'll do that then. But now all that we have left is taking down Bill Williamson. All of our hard work will finally get put into effect. Let's do this.
Let's go.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Fort Mercer. We started here, and now we will not entirely end it here, but we'll end Act 1 here.
Go.
I'm actually really excited to start this mission. Because you put in all this hard work to finally get the chance to take down Bill. So it's a really good payoff.
John?
Marshal?
Gentlemen! It's time. We must go.
Why? What's happening?
Seth has managed to get himself inside. But we can't leave it too long, or they will soon realize how very curious he is and remove him from the premises. Or slit his throat and watch him bleed to death. But for a minute, he will delight and amuse them. That's when he'll get us inside.
Okay.
Marshals of the law, when the shooting starts, take that as your cue to start awarding each other medals.
Huh?
I mean, take that as a cue to get inside and clean up the mess.
All I care about is Williamson. It is vital we stop him.
Agreed. That man is a stone-cold killer.
Williamson's a proud fool. The question is which will win out between his pride and his instinct for survival.
Ensconce yourself in the back of my wagon, John, so that we can make our grand entrance.
Come on. Let's go.
All right, good. Now just stay put till I tell you otherwise. That scoundrel Seth had better not let us down. Once we're inside and I've lulled our adversaries into a false sense of security with some beguiling sales patter, I will give you the signal.
What signal?
The moment you hear a sharp rap on the side of the wagon, rise like the phoenix and start shooting like you've never shot before. This is it, my dear boy. The moment of truth. Me and you, John. One last time into the breach. This is going to have to be the performance of my life. I hope my nerves don't get the better of me. I'll be honest with you, John, I'm a little jittery. John? John?
It reeks of miracles back here.
Thank God. Now I'll be ready with that machine gun, my dear boy. I'll be a sitting duck in there.
Hey there! Come on in! Come on in! Welcome to my humble abode! Come on! Yeah!
Greetings, my good men. What would you say if I said immortality was at hand? What would you say if I told you I could teach you to fly? What would you say if I told you I could turn a man into a beautiful woman? Impossible, yes, once, but no more. Gentlemen, I bring you wisdom from the East. I have here in this wagon some of the finest goods, the best medicines, and the newest inventions available for you and your families. Exotic trinkets from the far reaches of the earth, elixirs that give vigor and strength. And for you men of physical skill and athletic physique, this miraculous elixir can keep the muscles supple and relax the cords. It loosens the joints and gives a feeling of vigor and freshness to the whole system. Why, some men have reported to me that after drinking it for 1 month, they can chew through steel.
What the hell? It's a trap!
Oh, now this is what I've been waiting for. Any more of them?
Come on, John!
Yeah, Williamson's army really isn't that much of an army anymore after this.
Fucking dang pig! Them cock-sucking son bitches escaped the other side of the fort.
All right, let's go. All right, boys.
Let's get it on.
You kid.
I think my work here is done. Guards,
Well, he did his part, so I guess I can't be upset that he is leaving. Gonna shoot that to be sure I don't get caught by it, because you never know.
What do you think you playing at?
I can't get a really good angle on him, so let's move around.
I think that's most of them, boys. Come on, let's regroup. That's the last of them. We still can't find Williamson anywhere.
hey, it's the snake oil guy. Gentlemen, let me in, for goodness sake.
That fool must be hiding.
Men, it is time to start tearing this place apart and find out where he's cowering.
A sense of urgency here, please. Open the gate. It's the snake oil guy.
Get the goddamn gate open and lock it behind him.
Oh, we've got company, gentlemen. These scoundrels have got reinforcements riding this way.
Oh, my good Lord above! There must be 100 of them!
Now, usually I don't like to kill horses, so I'll do my best to avoid killing them in this situation.
Bill ain't here. We looked everywhere.
Hold on! Oh, darn, I missed
Marston,
it.
Mr. Marston, we got a live one. He says,
Bill's already run off to Mexico yesterday morning.
You'll never get him.
Javier Escuela. He's gone to see Javier Escuela. That should make things interesting. Where in Mexico?
How should I know?
Oh! Where in Mexico, you little shit?
Someplace near Chuparosa, I think he said. That's bandit country.
Chupa-feckin' Rosa. Oh, I'll take you there, John. I'm real popular down there. You just meet me at the ferry. I've got lots of friends down south.
I'll see you at the ferry, Irish.
I'll just get me things.
I'm sorry about this, John. I guess you'll be heading to Mexico?
So it would seem. How is it down there?
Wonderful. A sweet, peace-loving people with the love of social justice. May you always find coin in your pocket. It's been a pleasure spending time with you, boy.
You too, Mr. West Dickens. Marshal?
All right, boys. That's enough.
We certainly have come a long way since the first part of this series, have we? And what a mission, too. But now we gotta actually go to Mexico, because we didn't even get Bill Williamson. So things just even get more and more interesting.